Hello friends, let us continue. The ninth question is, an experiment succeeds twice as often as it fails. Success is 2 times the failure. Find the probability that in the next 6 trials there will be at least 4 success. Okay, let the probability of failure is x, then probability of success will be 2x. Since the total probability is 1, x plus 2x is equal to 1, so x is 1 by 3. That means probability of failure is 1 by 3, probability of success is 2 by 3. So p is 2 by 3, q is 1 by 3 and number of trials is 6. Probability function you know, ncx p raised to x q raised to n minus x. N is 6, p is 2 by 3, q is 1 by 3. If you substitute, you will get that function. Then what you have to find is next 6 trials. Find the probability in next 6 trials. There will be at least 4. At least 4 means minimum is 4. X is greater than or equal to 4. So P4, P5, P6, sum of that. So substitute x is equal to 4, x is equal to 5, x is equal to 6. 6c4, 2 by 3 raised to 4, 1 by 3 squared. 6c5, 2 by 3 to the power 5, 1 by 3. 6c6, 2 by 3 raised to 6. If you take 2 raised to 4 common, 15 into 15 plus 12 plus 4, that is 31 into 2 raised to 4 over 3 raised to 6. 10th example is, how many times must a man toss a fair coin so that the probability of having at least one head is more than 90%? How many times a man toss a fair coin? Fair coin means probability of head is equal to probability of tail is equal to half. So P is half and Q is also half. Okay. Number of trials not given. Number of tosses that you have to find. So that the probability of having at least one head is more than 90%. Probability at least one head, probability of x greater than or is equal to 1 is more than 90%, 0.9. Okay, the probability function you know, ncx p raised to x q raised to n minus x, that leads to ncx 1 by 2 raised to n for this case. Now probability of at least one head greater than 90% means probability of x greater than or equal to 1 is greater than 0.9, or probability of x greater than or equal to 1 is 1 minus probability of x is equal to 0, because probability of 0, probability of 1, probability of 2, so on up to probability of x is equal to n is equal to 1. So greater than or equal to 1 means except 0 all other terms are there. So 1 minus probability of x is equal to 0 is greater than 0.9. What is probability of x is equal to 0? That is nc0 1 by 2 raised to n, isn't it? So if you rearrange, you will get nc0 is 1. 1 by 2 raised to n is less than 0.1. 1 minus 0.9 means 0.1 it is. So 1 by 2 raised to n less than 1 by 10, or 2 raised to n greater than 10. 2 raised to n greater than 10 means 2 raised to 3 is 8, that is less than 10. So 2 raised to 4 means 16, that is greater than 10. You got it? In a game, a man wins a rupee for a 6, number 6, and loses a rupee for any other number other than 6. When a fair die is thrown, when a fair die is thrown, the man decided to throw a die thrice, but to quit as and when he gets 6. Find the expected value of the amount he wins. Can you solve, anybody? Can you try? See what is here. See, he decided to throw the die thrice. If suppose he gets 6 in the first toss only, he will stop. So he may get 6 in the first toss. Then he will stop and he will gain 1 rupee. He may get 6 in the second. Then he will, what will he do? He will stop there. But in the first toss, it was other than 6 now. So he will gain 1 minus 1, that is only 0. If he get 6 in third, then first 2, 1 minus 1 plus 2, total gain will be minus 1. So the possible gain in rupees will be either minus 1, 0 or 1. You got it. The profit in rupees is minus 1, 0, 1, or gain in rupees is minus 1, 0, 1. So what are the probabilities for the corresponding values of x? That you have to find. Then write the probability distribution of the random variable. Then you have to find the expected amount in rupees. Let random variable x be gain in rupees. Gain in rupees. What are the possible values of this? This may be minus 1 when he get 6 in third toss. It will be 0 when he get 6 in second toss. This is 1 when he get 6 in the first toss itself. So what is probability of 6? Probability of getting 6 is 1 by 6. Probability of non 6 other than 6 is 5 by 6. Okay. So probability of x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 means when probability of non 6 probability of number non 6 in first toss and number other than 6 in second and 6 in the third toss. That is probability of non 6 in the first toss, non 6 into probability of non 6 into probability of 6, that is non 6 is 5 by 6 into 5 by 6 into 1 by 6. Okay. Similarly, probability of x is equal to 0 means probability of non 6 in first toss and probability of 6 in the second, that is probability of non 6 into probability of 6, that is 5 by 6 into 1 by 6. So probability of gain will be 1 rupee when he gets probability of 6 in the first toss. Okay, you got it. First, to understand the experiment. Once again I repeat, when he toss and get number 6, he will immediately stop and quit from the experiment. Then he will gain 1 rupee. If it is other than value in the first toss, then he will go for second toss. Then suppose he get 6 in the second, then he will stop. But the gain in rupees is -1 plus 1, that is 0. Third case may be if he toss and get non 6 in the first and non 6 in the second and 6 in third, then -1 plus 1 -1. So 5 by 6 into 1 by 6 corresponding probability. Similarly, he get these probabilities. This is 1 by 6. Now, the probability distribution is the probability distribution of x is x and px. X may be -1, 0 and 1. -1 is when? That is 25 by 216. This is 5 by 36. Since 216, let us take the LCM. 5 by 36 means 30 by 216. X is equal to 1 means 1 by 6. 1 by 6 means 36 by 216. Okay. Instead of writing 25 by 216 or 5 by 36, I write 30 by 216 to make the denominator same. Now, expected gain in rupees, gain or loss. Negative gain is loss. Now, expectation of x is summation x into px or x into pi. If you write like this, both mean the same. Okay, whichever you feel comfortable, you follow that notation. Here, x into px means you have to multiply this 25 minus 25 by 216 plus 0 plus 36 by 216, 36 by 216. So 25 minus 25 plus 36 is 11, 216 it is. So this much rupees. Since it is positive, This is profit. So the game is profitable. This is 12th example. There are 4 boxes containing colored marbles. One of the boxes has been selected at random and a single marble is drawn from it. If the marble is red, what is the probability that it was drawn from box A? What is the probability that it was drawn from box B and box C? 3 cases you have to answer. For box D, it will be 0 because there is no there is a table of boxes and different colored marbles. In box D, there is no red color at all. So that probability will be 0, that is not asked. Okay, let event A be drawing a red marble. You can define R. Okay, red marble, event R also, because boxes are also named as A, B, C, D. Event A is drawing a red marble. Events E1, E2, E3 are selecting boxes A, boxes B, box C. Event E1 is selecting box A, E2 is selecting box B, E3 is selecting box C. Total marbles are 40. Number of red marbles is 15. Probability of selecting a red marble is 15 by 40, that is 3 by 8. Probability of E1 given R is asked. Probability of box A given that selected marble is red. Bayes theorem, a conditional probability. Probability of E1 intersection R by R. E1 intersection R by R. Just conditional probability definition. E1 and R, that means number of red marbles in box A. Favorable number of outcome is only 1. In box A, there are only 1 red marble, so 1 out of 40, so that is 1 by 40. Probability of R is already 3 by 8. That means probability of E1 given R is 1 by 15. Similarly, probability of E2 given R is, probability of E2 intersection R is 6 by 40 divided by 3 by 8, that is 2 by 5. Probability of E3 given R is probability of E3R divided by probability of R, that is 8 by 15. Okay. If you find any difficulty or clarification, if you need, please ask me. I will explain in the next video. I did not write the 13th question since it is lengthy. Please refer your textbook. I read out, listen it. Assume that the chances of the patient having heart attack are 40%. It is also assumed that a meditation and yoga course reduce the risk of heart attack by 30% and prescription of certain drug reduces its chances by 25%. At a time, a patient can choose any one of the 2 options with equal probabilities. He do not go for both the methods. Okay. It is given that after going through one of the 2 options, the patient selected at random suffers a heart attack. Find the probability that the patient followed a course of meditation and yoga. I hope you understand the content. Let A is a person has attack. E1, event E1 is he follows yoga and meditation. E2, he adopted the drug prescription. Okay, drug means not this drug which are going in this televisions. Okay, probability of A is 40%, 0.04. Probability of E1 and probability of E2 is half. Probability of A given E1, the person who has attack, given that he follows yoga and meditation, is probability of A into probability of E1. Probability of A given E1 means 0.4 into 0.7. 0.4, and among this in E1 only. So that is 0.28, and probability of A given E2 is 0.4 into 0.75. Prescription reduces the chance of 25%, means the remaining it is 1 minus 25%, that is 1 minus 30%. Okay, so that is 0.3. Probability of E1 given A is asked. Probability of the patient follows yoga and meditation, given that he has attack. Bayes theorem, A given E1 into P of E1, okay, divided by that total probability, that leads to 14/29. Here these two steps are important because probability of A given E1, okay, that is probability of having attack, that reduces, but his attack means that does not affected, so 1 minus 30% or 0.3 is 0.7. Here that is 1 minus 0.25. okay, if you write that one, the remaining are straightforward. Please think over it. Next, 15th question is, an electronic assembly consists of two systems, A and B. Probability of system A fails is 0.2. Probability of system B fails alone means B fails but not A, means that is B minus A intersection B, isn't it? B fails alone is 0.15. A and B fails together, A and B fails simultaneously is 1.15. That probability is 0.15. You have to find probability of A fails given that B has already failed. Probability of A alone fails. For that, see here, let us define A fails, event A fails is E1, event B fails is E2. Then probability of E1 is 0.2. Probability of E1 intersection E2 is 0.15. That is given. Probability of B alone fails is nothing but probability of E2 minus probability of E1 intersection E2, because as I this E2 only E2 event is equal to E2 minus E1 intersection E2, or only B is B minus A intersection B, proper difference. B alone fails is probability of E2 minus probability of E1 intersection E2. So probability of B alone fails is 0.15. Probability of E1 intersection E2 is 0.15. So if you bring that side, probability of E2 will be 0.3. So probability of E2 you have to find. Now once you get that value, you can directly find the required values, required probability values. That is, probability of A fails given that B has failed. Probability of E1 given E2. That is probability of conditional probability formula, probability of E1 intersection E2 divided by probability of E2, that is 0.15 over 0.30, that is half. Probability of only A fails is probability of E1 minus probability of E1 intersection E2, that is 0.2 minus 0.15, that is 0.05. 16th question. See, I will read out. You refer from textbook. Bag 1 contains 3 red and 4 black balls. 3 red plus 4 black. And bag 2 contains 4 red and 5 black balls. One ball is transferred from bag 1 to bag 2. And then a ball is drawn from the bag 2. The ball so drawn is found to be red in color. Find the probability that the transferred ball is black. Now, the ball obtained is red. Transferred ball is black. Okay, let us define the events. E1 is transferring a red ball. E2 is transferring a black ball. Then probability of E1 is 3 by 7. Probability of E2 is 4 by 7. 4 by 9, isn't it? How much it is? Bag 2 contains correct, 4 red, black ball means total will increase. So selecting black from that means probability of transferring a black from first bag itself means 4 by 7, correct, sorry. Event A is drawing a red ball from second bag. Okay, probability of drawing a red ball from second bag given that transferred ball is red is probability of A given E1. See, better first you define the events, then you can avoid so many wordings, so many sentences. Otherwise you have to go on writing probability of drawing a red ball when the transferred ball is red. Probability of drawing a red ball when transferred ball is black, like that. If you define the events directly, you can write the notations that will helpful in the formula also. So probability of A given E2 means drawing a red ball from the second bag given that the transferred one is black. Okay, if you transfer a red ball from first to second, then one will increase that 5 by 10. Probability of drawing a red ball when you probability of selecting a red from second bag when transferred ball is black means that is 4 by 10 or 2 by 5. What is asked is probability of transferred ball is black one. It is given that selected ball is red. That is by Bayes theorem. Probability of E2 given A is probability of E2 into probability of A given E2 divided by probability of E1 probability of A given E1 plus probability of E2 into probability of A given E2. So that reduces to 16 by 31. 17th one is A and B are two events such that probability of A is not equal to 0 and probability of B given A is 1. Then 4 options are there. Okay, probability of B given A. Probability of B given A is equal to probability of AB divided by probability of A is equal to 1, that is given. So probability of AB means probability of AB is equal to probability of A. That is AB is equal to A. This implies A intersection B is equal to A means what? A should be subset of B. So A is subset of B. A is the correct option. If probability of A given B is greater than probability of A. So probability of A given B means A intersection B divided by probability of B greater than probability of A means probability of AB greater than probability of A into probability of B. So A given B is here B given A. Okay, let us check. Probability of AB divided by probability of A greater than probability of B. Since probability is a non-negative quantity, the inequality sign will not reverse. This is nothing but probability of B given A. Probability of B given A is greater than probability of B. So option C is correct. If A and B are any two events, probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B is equal to probability of A, suppose. Then 4 options are given. So probability of A get cancelled here, isn't it? This means probability of B is equal to probability of A intersection B, or this implies probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B is equal to 1 if you divide both sides by probability of B. What is this? This is probability of A given B is equal to 1. So option B is correct. So this completes the discussion of probability theory. What shall I do? Shall I consider three-dimensional geometry and then consider the calculus part, or shall I start with the calculus only? What to do? Many are asking me to discuss the determinant again, but let us see later on, okay? And plenty of examples are solved in vectors also. In the revision part, let us consider that. Now, let me know what shall I consider.